Hi everyone, Cerise here from CeriseFairfax.com. I've been asked a lot of questions these days about dating, and as a life coach, of course, I speak to people about dating quite often. So, I find that more and more these days, many people are going on the dating lines. I myself have gone on the dating line recently as well. I put a profile up with a few pictures, and I paid a lot of attention to my profile. I looked at, I tried to get as deep as possible with my profile. For one reason is because people ask a lot of questions on the dating line. So a gentleman will get back to me and he might hit me up and say, "Hi, I like you. Can you tell me more about yourself?" That's when, it's a very common question. And yeah, I can tell him a lot more about myself, but what I prefer to do is direct him to my profile and get him to read my profile. It's in depth, and he can get into my mind from my profile. He can really feel my spirit. And if he's loving what he's hearing, then obviously when he contacts me again, he'll say, "Hey." But I've noticed when they do say, "Hey," and they get back, they are usually like uh, very eager. They want to meet up right away. And that's the kind of dater I am. When I meet someone on the line, I will leave a few messages back and forth, usually no more than four. I already know by the fourth message if they're for me, and then if they're not, I don't waste my time. If they are, and I'm intrigued, then I will give them my phone number, and that automatically stops any confusion. Once the gentleman contacts me through text, I'm no longer on the dating site, so I'm not getting all these messages from everyone else and forgetting who it is, So what I'll do is I'll communicate with the gentleman through text message, and I like to meet up right away. I like to hear his voice as well, so I'll, offer him to give me a call, and when I hear his voice, that's a very important part of attraction for me. And then, I've already looked at his pictures, I've already looked at his profile, and clearly he's someone interesting. That's usually how I play it. And then we meet up immediately. I'm not one of those people who develop a relationship over the phone or over Google Plus, like Google Video Chat or whatever. I'm not saying that that's the wrong way. There is no wrong way. But for me, the more comfortable way is to meet the person. How does this person talk in person? How does this person walk? How does this person eat? How does this person drink? How is this person around other people outside? Is this person kind or crude? I feel that for me that's important, and I like to meet up with the person right away for that reason. And I think meeting up in an area that is where there's a lot of other people is always very important as well. And try not to go off alone with them, even on the first date. He could or she could seem very nice and everything like that, but just, you know, keep your P's and Q's. You might even fall in love right at that moment, but still try not to go off alone with the person. You know, uh, you can spend the rest of the night with them outside on a patio, laughing, maybe in a park where there's other people, and spend a long time with them, but try not to go and be alone with them, just for security reasons. Aside from that, when you're dating online and when people in general are dating online, I think it's always important, again, to put a long profile of yourself. Take some time, invest in your profile. Take some time to really express yourself and put your likes and your dislikes and focus more on positive things about yourself. Also, put what you're looking for in your mate. Try not to be too sarcastic and try not to be too detached. Being funny is great, but sarcasm is not always funny for some people, and they may misunderstand the sarcasm and not look at it as comical. But I mean, if there's a joke that you know is comical and not sarcastic at all, put it in there. Really express yourself and show the people who you are. Put up very good pictures of yourself. Invest in some good pictures of yourself. And also, you know, pay attention to the profiles of the people who you are speaking with. Look at their profile, look at their height, their weight, their anything that is important to you. If physical appearance is not important to you, maybe you want to know if they have children. Do they smoke? Do they drink? Do they like dogs? Do they like cats? Do they love both? Do they not like them at all? You know, these are the things that you can really throw yourself into and get to know all this stuff. And it doesn't take any time at all, it just takes investment. And some people, when they think about dating, they love dating. They love going out and meeting new people and going to new places and having experiences that they can look on one day and say, wow, I had a lot of good times back then. Now, then you also have people who they're not looking for casual encounters. They're not looking for just dating here and there and meeting new people. They want to meet that one person. So for them, dating becomes daunting because they feel like, oh gosh, now I have to go on another date and meet someone else. And it can be frustrating if you do really like this person a lot and you show up, but this person may not be feeling you. And then, you go home and you're so excited and, you stay in contact a little bit, but then they drop off. And you're like, holy mackerel, what happened here? And then it happens again and again. That doesn't mean much. That just means that you have to start changing your approach a little bit. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of ways that you can change your approach. Sometimes it's just your character. Not to say that your character is bad. Could be maybe your character for the gentleman that you are picking are not compatible. So you might have to just look at your character and say, okay, I need someone else that's going to match my character. And I think that's more, if you look at someone's character, I think that would be more of a complimentary thing for you. And also, it would most likely end up in more of a commitment as opposed to the person taking off. So, also, even though it is daunting to go on a date for some people, you have to look at it like a job. Isn't your future mate worth investing in? Put your tears and your sweat and your passion into it. Really. And honestly, at the end of the day, it's not really about tears, sweat, and passion. And sometimes for some people it is, but it's not always like that. Just take the good with the bad and the bad with the good. There's going to be good in everything. Where there is negative, there's also positive. And you just have to go with the flow and focus on the positive, and the negative will eventually become the positive. And that's just how things go. The universe will always unfold according to how it should. So you don't have any worries when it comes to dating and going out. And don't be afraid, be yourself. But again, invest in the person. Invest in this. They may be invisible to you right now. Write a list of what you want. Everything you want in them, write a list. And when you go online and you see people's profiles, those are the profiles that would best suit you. Now, on some dating sites, it says they pick people for you and they say this person would be 76% match for you. Now, that's just based upon the questions that you answered and the questions that they answered. Now, they might have not answered very many questions, and neither might have you. So that means that the match that is being made is pretty much based upon um, the limited amount of information that they have. So you see, at the end of the day, it's always best to pay attention to all profiles, your profile, and really study what it is you're looking for. And then you'll be able to cut it down a little bit by weeding out the ones that are just playing games. Now, if you're one who goes out on a lot of dates and you just haven't found the one yet, and you're just feeling like, oh, all these people are just really not my taste, they're not my taste, and you're getting frustrated, then I would suggest to you that you should meditate. Meditate, close your eyes, relax yourself, and just draw in the person that has to come to you. Just draw in the person who you feel is needed for you. And just say to yourself, I am one with my mate. Actually, we should all do this, regardless if people are leaving us on dates or if we're leaving people. We should all do it just in general. So meditate on that person coming to you. If you want to learn more about meditation, you can visit my YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/Cerise Fairfax. And there's a general meditation video there that you'll be able to get and also learn from. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go now. My phone's going off here in the background. I'm sure you can hear it. And I forgot to put it on silent. So I'm going to head out now. You guys take care of yourself. God bless you. Have an awesome day. And don't hesitate to contact me with your dating stories. I have a blog and I would love to put your dating stories up. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.